if you're the leader of an international company and you're so frustrated with the HR processes, including onboarding, payroll, or even compliance, you may want to consider Deal, a global all-in-one HR platform. So Deal has successfully raised $683 million and is now valued $12 billion with 3,700 employees all over the world. But the most incredible part about this company is that it is only 5 years old. So it is such a great honor for me to be here with the COO of Deal, Mr. Dan Westgard today. So welcome, Dan, on the show.
Thank you, Scarlett. Pleasure to be here.
So most of the interviews that I have watched about you and your leadership teams are usually conducted online with different backgrounds, all of the parts in the world. So how are you feeling right now being in a studio like this?
It's great to be here in Vietnam, actually my second time in the country, although it's been nearly a decade. So I've experienced the change, especially here in Ho Chi Minh City. It's really great to be in person.
Yeah. So the first question, and I want you to describe it very short in only one sentence. If you have only one sentence to describe Deal, how do you describe it?
Deal.
Very nice. So that kind of like the solution that you offers to your companies and your partners. So what differentiate you and other platform? Why is it significant? Why is it different?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the numbers. I'm very impressed with the numbers that Deal has. Growing from 0 to a 12 billion valued company in just 5 years, successfully raising $683 million in total, and now having 3,700 employees all over the world. Okay. So what were the tipping points that helped Deal to become who you are today?
I think
speaking about the COVID-19, that was the time that required all of the companies to allow their employees to work remotely. But now, considering this time, how do you think about the efficiency of remote work? So basically, according to your experience, how to keep remote working efficient? Like, do you have any way or any tool to make sure that all of the employees are in sync?
Yeah, so I'd start with
Okay. So what is a common challenge that companies, international company, often face when they recruit overseas talents? How do you think about the industrial technology employees in Vietnam, the talent in Vietnam? How do you think about them? So about your specifications, I want to know more. How do you understand all the regulations, the compliance in different countries? Because you are based in the US, you have different employees all around the world. So how do you manage that and master those? But I think that using Deal is gonna be a way for cost saving, right?
Yeah.
And speaking about that, I'm curious about in which part in the world are the employees being paid the most? Do you have that insights?
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting insights that I have learned about that. So normally personnel is gonna be like a pain for many companies. So what about you? For Deal, I'm asking for Deal. Do you experience the same problem as you guys are an HR tech company? Okay. Can you tell us a little bit of your success stories from your clients? Well, what do your clients often say about Deal, and what are the functions that they impress the most? Do you have a kind of ratio that you can see when using Deal is a lot more cost saving and maybe people saving?
Yeah.
Than other platforms.
Totally.
Oh my gosh. So it's very efficient for companies, especially for global companies where they have different branches in different worlds. Okay. So let's talk about managing a team, because it's kind of your primary job in that Deal. So scaling operations efficiently is going to be so challenging, especially for you guys when you scale from 0 to 3,700 people in just 5 years. So can you elaborate more on innovative processes or technologies that Deal has implemented to ensure the seamless scalability without compromising the quality? So kind of like your staff can learn on their own, and they can learn anywhere, anytime about anything.
Yes.
But by just asking the Deal AI.
Yeah, and this is...
I have this question as you are the COO. So if you have to choose which one is the more important, Is it the system or is it the culture? Okay. Yeah, because I think about if you have to drop a message, an email with like, dear ABC, and it's going to take a lot of time, but with a short message, maybe you can do that. And I can see how efficient it is because you have employees all around the world. So if you can apply the deal speed, it seems like the company is working all day, like nonstop, since the first day is established. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So what else besides deal speed, or do you implement any other culture or any way of management to make the team work better for all of them around the world?
Right.
Now, as a 12 billion valued company, I would like to listen to some advice that you have for the Vietnamese entrepreneurs. They are doing some startup and they grow very fast too. But what tips do you have for them? What advice do you have for them to grow sustainably or to win big?
Yeah, I think
you just mentioned one thing that I want to ask one more question. You said that you need to find the right people to bring in your team. So with a lot of employees all around the world, how do you make sure that you hire the right people? It lies on the assignment that you trust the assignment result to see if the people can do the work well.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Okay, thank you very much for your answers and your sharing today. I hope that deal is going to grow even faster, but sustainably. Okay, thank you very much. And I think that our audience today, especially for young entrepreneurs, they can learn a lot. Of course, for companies, for international companies in Vietnam, they know that deal is going to be a very helpful tool for them to apply when they want to go globally. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who are watching us on YouTube, if you like this episode, please hit the like and the subscribe button. I also want to hear more of your comments on the comment down below. And this year, for VSuccess, we have the newsletters for you to subscribe. So make sure that you subscribe the newsletter, and we have put the link down on the description box below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.